Hello, everybody! I bet you weren't expecting me again this year. Because neither was I. Either way, I'm back. Sajay Plays. The last video of 2025. It's been a year, to say the least. So this is going to be the last video of 2025. It's going to be a short one because I don't really have much to show for this one. Just you a little bit. Okay. Is the hinge loose now? Okay. That's fine. We can work around that. So anyway, ending of 2025. What a year it has been. It has been an year. I didn't expect to be posting anything this month. First things first, I hope y'all had a good Christmas, Merry Christmas, all that kind of thing. Hope the new year is better for you. Because I feel like this new year is gonna be kind of shit. But, you know, that's gonna be a thing. Either way, what I came back for this month is I have a very small one. I've only got two, and this isn't going to be like a section of a video or anything. This is going to be a video by itself because I feel like making this a video by itself. You know, I don't really post shorter ones anymore. They're usually, I'm pretty sure the last couple have been around an hour or so. They're not great. They're not great at all, but I digress. Those videos take longer to do anyway. They span over multiple weeks and all that other shit. Whereas just the good old one recording session hasn't been done for a while. But needs must, because I didn't expect to be getting a video out in December, but I wanted to. It's a weird thing. I wanted to get a video out this month because I wanted to get a video out this month. You know, some things have come in, all that kind of thing. You know, this year in terms of like the stuff I've managed to procure, I guess, I don't know, has been fucking insane. 2025 is obviously the year of the Prometheus, which you can't see because it is just off frame and hidden behind a bunch of other shit. I really do need to clean that shelf up at some point. And we have the Perseus, which is down behind me. I think it down there. It's down there. We just had, you know, 2025 has been the year of for me. You know, I got back into Lego as well. Well, I'm pretty sure that was early last year. But, you know, I've just got back into things that I kind of fell out of quite a while ago. Lego is making a big comeback, which I will show off at some point. Probably that might be the first video of next year, depending on how things go and timing and all that other shit. In fact, no, I'm gonna record that in a bit, and then, oh my goodness, I'm gonna make that the first video of 2026, the Lego kind of showcase, I guess. I don't know, but either way, I've been talking for nearly 5 minutes and haven't shown you a single thing yet, so most of you have probably clicked off by now. But either way, I got a couple more. As I said, I got a couple more guns. I got a couple more Nerf guns. So we're going to start off with the arguably less interesting one, and then move on to the more interesting one. So, we have another big boy. It's the Nerf Fortnite Legendary Tack. yeah, I got another Fortnite one. It's just Mega. Hold on. The Mega darts, the yellow and black AccuStrike. AccuStrike darts in this thing is quite nice. So it's a big ass looking shotgun. Not tube fed, like what it looks. It is cylinder fed, because of course it is. It's heaven forbid Hasbro actually make a like a tube mag shotgun. Heaven forbid. And you know, this thing technically by definition isn't a shotgun, because it doesn't shoot multiple projectiles, but then shotguns themselves can also shoot slugs, and these things are basically foam slugs. So, actually, yeah, the pump action. Yeah, aim it. You can't even see. Hello. You pull the dart. You hold the trigger down. You pull back. It's got slam fire. It is inarguably big. It is big for 6 shots. It is big. The performance isn't even particularly that great. The range that this thing gets is also not particularly great. The grip itself is chunky, like most Mega grips, and it is comfortable. You know, I wouldn't complain about holding this thing all day. The pump grip as well, considering the shape of it, which is, if I get it in like a, there we go. It's a weird shape, but it's kind of nice. It's nice and chunky, you know. It's got a bit of texture on it, so if you've got the sweaty hands, then you might do a bit better. The backstop's quite nice, although it's not particularly perfect, but the curve forward is quite nice. So, I might as well just play this last one as well. So, you know. So, anyway, up front, iron sight, a very chunky iron sight, front iron, and then this fucking weird arrangement. You got 2 sets. You got 2 sets of irons. So I'm guessing the idea is you use the front post to angle, and then you use the rear post to line up, I guess? I don't know. They got long, and then typical Hasbro fashion, the tiny stock. Why? You know, it's not horrible. It's not like hugely uncomfortable. It's quite nice and all that kind of thing. I mean, this is the position you got to be in to kind of use this properly. You know, it's not great. But then again, if you're using a shotgun, you're probably just off the hip anyway. Overall, though, the look of this thing is ridiculous, just like most of the other Fortnite stuff. It is intentionally huge. It is quite front heavy, as you can probably guess. It is quite front heavy. I mean, your pump ends here, and then you've got all of this. Like, you've got that. So it is a little front heavy looking, but it does kind of point around quite nice. Another good thing about the shotgun as well is it points like single hand fairly well. I mean, it is obviously heavy because, you know, your grip's basically at the back of this entire thing. But, you know, it is nice. It is nice. Overall, I mean, if you're a Mega guy and you like Mega, or if you're a Mega person, I guess I should try and be more inclusive, I guess. I don't know. If you are into Mega, we'll go with that. If you are into Mega at any point, this thing might be worth it if you just want to like, if you just want to meme on people in a nerf war. Obviously, you're not going to use this thing in a nerf war because you will get stomped immediately. Because look at the size of it, and it only shoots 6. I mean, yes, they do. It does shoot mega darts, but you know, mega is typically a little bit slower than the smaller counterparts or even half darts, which is a lot fucking slower because them things hit 100 FPS so easily. Whereas, you know, good luck getting this thing to hit 100. It's got the slam fire mechanism, so it's already not gonna like a spring upgrade. And this is also mega. Excuse me. So this is a mega with slam fire. So, you know, it's kind of not advised that you take this thing apart, or anything mega with slam fire for that point, because historically mega blasters with slam fire don't like being taken apart and put back together. So, you know, I'm just not gonna bother with this. Not that I would try and get an upgrade out of this thing, because it's just not worth it. So, if you're using this in competitive, you won't be, because you wouldn't even look at a Mega Dart without scoffing at 300 FPS. But if you're using this in casuals, it could be fun. You know, it could be fun. I personally like shooting the big darts. I've got to try and get my hands on some Mega XL eventually. Ooh, if I could do that, that'd be sick. The big purple dart. But for now, we got Mega, and yeah, I mean, it's a Fortnite Mega shotgun. I gotta tell you though, the prime weight's nothing. And that prime is smooth. That's melted butter in a hot pan smooth. Very nice. So yeah. Legendary tack. Unless you're a Mega person, unless you're a fan of Mega, don't bother. It's not crazy. It's nothing crazy. You're probably better off just, I don't know, if you want the 6 shots, you're better off just using a fucking Cyclone Shock or something. You know, the big Mega pistol with the 6 rounds in it. It's probably better than this. But yeah, that's the big shotgun. And now, to the more interesting one. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Zombie Strike Nail Biter. Now, you might be looking at this thing, and it's like, wow, that's a nail gun. Indeed it is. It is a semi-automatic Springer that doesn't hit particularly hard, and the trigger is fucking mahoosive. Why? Watch this. Ready? Pull that back. And it primes itself and fires at the same time. So, let me just get this in a shot here. So, I think I've got curtains there actually, so I can do this. So, this thing is supremely complicated internally. This thing is... Okay, good. So this thing is a... Hold on. Yeah, this doesn't come out, by the way. So this thing has a 8-dart built-in clip, and yes, this is a clip. This isn't a magazine. This is a clip. Those of you who call magazines clips, stop it. This is a clip, not a magazine. So this thing doesn't hit hard. Obviously, it doesn't hit hard. I mean, look at it. It doesn't look like it's gonna hit hard. The prime weight on this thing... Oh shit, yeah. Is non-existent. There isn't really much of a prime weight. But of course, because you're... But of course, because you're shooting and priming at the same time, you're not really going to get much FPS out of this thing. Closest ballpark I think I've found is about 50 FPS, which for something this big, you're better off going for a jolt. But the aesthetics of this thing is really what, you know, what kills, is really what kills any, like, disdain people could have. I mean, look at it. It is a nerfed... It's a nerfed fucking nail gun. It's a nail gun. It's the same action, you know, you've got the plate at the front, you can use for stability, and you can fire surprisingly quick. I mean, it's got its own it's got its own inbuilt slam fire. And I did get a stock with this. It's got the flip out dart hold, holds 8 darts, fills the capacity, and you've got another little thing on the back. I don't know why that's there, but this thing has a stock attachment point, and if you give me a second, I can also show you. Strike. This thing also has a barrel lock. So you could turn this into a sniper nail gun. Now, is that gonna remotely work even a little bit well? That actually worked better than I expected, holy shit. Alright, hold on. Now I gotta, hold on, give me a second here. I haven't actually tried this yet, so this might actually work out a bit better than I thought. Right. Sniper nail biter. No way. Okay. So I'm gonna, yeah. Okay, so that kind of worked a little too well, but you get my point. It's got the barrel, it's got the stock. I'm gonna take the stock off. So, the nail biter. Casual only. Low FPS. Maybe an end strike war or something. I mean, there you go. If that's how you want to show up to your end strike war, with an elite blaster that shoots about as hard as an end strike used to, then go nuts, I guess. I mean, you've got a very, very thin and very shallow set of iron sights there. You got the 8-round clip that, as you've seen, pops itself up. You load in your darts, you push it down, and then you can just go again. This thing internally I haven't taken a look at because I don't want to. This thing has probably got so many clutches in place that if I did try and take this thing apart, it would probably spring and I would never be able to get it back together again. And plus, I don't want to take this thing apart, man. It is ridiculous, and it is like it fires slow but kind of quick. It feels good with a stock on it. I don't know how that works. It feels good with a stock. It's a nail gun. Why does it feel good with a stock on it? Like that. That feels weirdly right. Wait, hold on. Yeah, that actually feels weirdly right. But either way, the nail biter, if you're using this thing in a public war, more power to ya, because this thing does not hit hard, it does not fly fast. The only thing it is basically good at is shooting off 8 rounds really quick, which a flywheeler would do so much easier. But, you know, it's dumb. I think Hasbro, I mean, look at it. Hasbro made this to be dumb. I love it. I really do love it. Again, I'm not going to try and modify this thing or take it apart, because I feel like if I did try and take this thing apart, I would fuck it up in such a way that I wouldn't be able to use it. Which would be very sad, because I actually kind of like this thing. Even though it performs like doo-doo and the capacity is tiny for the, you know, the size of it and all, it is... It is just unreasonably fun. And y'all know I like the dumb shit. And this is the dumb shit. If you like the dumb shit like I like the dumb shit, get this. This is the dumb shit. Good luck finding this thing, though. They did not release these over here very much, I don't think. I have been looking... Again, this is another one I've been looking for so long to try and find, and I've only just found it as of late. I don't know if I'm just getting lucky or something like that, but, you know, it's one of them. Yeah, the Zombie Strike Nail Biter. Usable in a war? No. Would you want to use this thing in a war? Fuck no. If you're in the casual, would you want to use this thing? Maybe. If you really don't care about performance and you just care about running around like an idiot, I mean, take the stock off and this thing is Mobility City. I just love it for how ridiculous it is, and, you know, it is one of those things, man. I like stupid. I've made it very clear over time that I like the stupid shit, and this is peak stupid. So yeah. Them's the two I got. Them's the tools I got for yous, okay? Anyway, so yeah, that concludes this video and 2025. Yeah, just to go over the opening spiel. Yeah, 2025 has been a lot for me personally. And obviously with the channel, you know, it's been a wild ride, this year has, and, you know, somebody sort their alarm out. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that in because it's been going off this whole time. But anyway, I just wanted to say thank you all so very much for sticking around. And, you know, going on this kind of, I guess, passion project. I don't know. I don't know what this is to me anymore. Yeah. Passion project. So, yeah, this has been an insane year. Everything's been just all over the place, you know. It's had its ups and downs and all that other shit, but, you know, I just want to thank you guys for making 2025, you know, kind of the year of the dumb shit, I guess. And just, you know, just being here, thank fuck, being here and like checking in. Obviously, my upload schedule is, I think it's what I'm pretty sure at this point it's once a month, but I have no idea. But you know, just thank you all so much for just thank you, honestly. Thank you all so very much. And 2026, I'm not going to be slowing down unless some shit happens and I have to. But I'm not planning on slowing down for next year. You know, I've got stuff. I got things in mind that I want to try and get done next year. You know, sorting the dungeon out a little bit. It's looking a bit barren. So, you know, I might tinker with some stuff, see what happens. But that's 2026's problem. For the right now, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for an amazing 2025. And have a happy new year. If you drink, get wasted. If you can't drink, don't get wasted, but still have fun. Either way, I will see you all in the next video. I will see you next year.